All right, let's buckle up and get after a daily paycheck here on Casino Gaming TV. I am John from ProCraps, and we are starting with a $10,000 master bankroll, buying in for 10 to 20% every day, working strategies to a 10 to 20% profit goal every day. We're damn close to it. We'll compound those wins into that master bankroll so that every day the buying gets bigger and bigger and the win goals and profits grow. Now, here are the big questions. What strategies can we trust to get that job done? And the big one is, do I have the discipline to make it happen? Well, let's find out. We're going to build that bankroll to $100,000 live. No tricks, no magic, no camera tricks, no BS. There's nowhere to hide when it's live. Here we go. All right, like the man said, here we go. Daily paycheck. We're in April. This is, God, I don't know how many months in this thing we are, but we started this thing like last August or something like that. So we're not quite to the 100K yet, but we're working our way towards it. And this month we switched gears a little bit. We're trying to not just play the same thing every single day. I'm trying to mix it up a little bit, have some fun with it, and find different ways to get there. But here we are. We are at $20,960 in profit, which is pretty cool. Today, our buy-in's $4,500. Our goal is $900. So we're basically buying in for about 15% or so of our master bankroll, and looking to win about 20% or so. You can see on the chart there. So that's the goal. That's the plan for the day. And yeah, let's get after it. Let me show you what we're going to do. I'm going to work another version of what I did yesterday, which is this. I'm calling it the 2100 salute only because I've got $2,100 on the felt. But here's the plan. Let's go here. It'll be 450 on the 6 and 8, 350 on the 5 and 9, and 250 on the 4 and 10. Those numbers, of course, always significant because everything pays about 500 bucks. Okay, the 4 and 10 will pay 500 bucks. The 5 and 9 at 350 will pay 490, so basically 500 bucks. And the 6 and 8 will pay 5 and a quarter. All right, now what we're gonna do is this. I'm not gonna do a real drawdown, but I was kind of inspired by watching a Wayland video yesterday, and I remember there's a strategy we used to play called the Butterberg, which I love the Butterberg. The problem with the Butterberg is that it leaves things out there for too long. But if we convert this to a Butterberg type of play, okay, all I want is 2 wins, right? Since everything's 500 bucks, my goal is 900. 2 wins gets me there, right? So let's reduce our risk and also get our wins at the same time, and maybe get some excess play built in. So let's just pretend we grab an 8, okay? 450 pays 525. And what I'm going to do is take the 8 down and make it a quarter. Okay, we're just going to take it down to a single unit bet. Now that could be 30 bucks, but I'm not going to carry reds with me today. Okay, there it is. There's 8 goes to a quarter. The next thing that happens, whatever it is, if it's the 5, that'll pay, as we said, it pays 480, or 490 rather, 475. If I just take a quarter from here and get some change, it'll pay 500 bucks, okay? And then everything comes down to my excess play. We just drop the whole table down, right? So you take the one hit that you get, bring it down. And why you bring that down is you reduce your overall risk, right? On that first hit, I brought back 5 and a quarter, right? Plus 450. So in the first hit, I've got 975 in the rack out of the $2,100 that I had out here. So I reduced my risk by 50% with one hit, and I only let one number sit there ugly. So if we catch a second roll 7, we're gonna be in trouble. But here's where we are, right? When this thing all lands, I'm not sure I have all the chips in front of me that I need, but I think I put 400 bucks behind me here. Where do we end up? There's 1,000, 2,000, 2,100 bucks. There's our 2,100 that we started with. And the rest of this then is profit play, right? There's 1,000. I do have too many chips here. There's 11, 1,250 bucks. I think there's an extra couple hundred bucks in here. Plus I'm playing across. And that's basically it. So you take 2 hits. I think there's an extra couple hundred bucks in here that I had laying around. But yeah, you get your money back. You get your profit. You're playing across, and you have a built-in kind of excess drawdown sort of thing. So that's the idea. That's going to be the plan for today. We're going to play the 2,100 salute and hopefully get 2 hits and draw the thing down. This way we don't have the whole 21 sitting out there the whole time. If that number happens to be a buckshot on the number that hits, well then I guess you call yourself unlucky and you go for it again. That's it. That's it. Here we go. Butterberg style play at the big boy level. I've got 4,500 in the rack. All right, so we're gonna take out 2,500 and we're gonna get 400 and change right there. And let's set this guy up, shall we? Here we go. 250, 350, 450. And we're just gonna YOLO it. We're either gonna get it or we're not, right? That's how this morning show works. Not very fast with all the greens, but here we go. We're set up. Let's rock this thing out, shall we? White dice. White dice left on the 7 from yesterday, right? Here we go. Locking out in craps. If you want to play along, please play along. It's going to be fun today. Hopefully it's going to be fun, right? Let's get her done. Here we go. Who's here today? I haven't even said, oh my God, Greg's here. Greg is here. Look at that. Greg's here talking about the new strategy, the Iron T, which is cool. Greg says good luck. Well, thank you, Greg. This morning show you haven't been watching a lot maybe, but I've been more on the YOLO train recently, and it's always a pucker when we get into this thing. So here we go. Buckeye Slim is back with his original name. Bags is here. Good morning, Bags. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see 42 Pips here. And of course, Anthony. There we go. I could do an Iron T. I'll tell you what, let's make our paycheck first, and then we'll do an Iron T rollout after that. Okay, I'll do it. Because the Iron T to me is kind of like this, right? I don't have all the details that Greg does, but anyway, here we go. Let's get out first, and then we'll get it rolling here. There's a 9, or it's a 10. 6, 4, 10. Let's go here. 6, 4. 6, 4, 10. Alrighty. Mark that up. That's going to pay 500. I'm going to O-VIG. I know this. We're going to O-VIG. I will take care of the VIGs after we're all done. I don't want to monkey with change right now, but that'll cost us $5, $10, $12 in VIG when all is said and done. I'm taking the $500, making that 10 look like a quarter. Matter of fact, I'll pay the VIG now. I'll take that change. We'll take the 13 change. All right? And we're going to bring back only $700 to the rack. Okay? So we're not completely safe. But remember, I bought in for 2,100, right? And if we look at where we are in the rack right now, I'll take these blacks and make them a purple. I have $1,500 left in the rack. So we're getting close. One more hit of anything else, we'll be basically done and playing with some excess dough. It's nicer when the inside numbers hit because you're bringing way more money off that drawdown. I thought about bringing the 4 and 10 both down on this thing, but we'll just do the 1. I was considering that as kind of a, hey, let's bring both outsides down, but let's just do 1. The number that hit, Butterberg style. No, don't. Butterberg without the coverage, basically. And here we go. That's going to be a 5 and a 6. That's a mid-mo. Yeah, whoop, I rolled it. That's a, let's see, that was a, whoop, come on there, Johnny. There, 5, 6. 5, 6, yeah. 5, 6. All right, let's bring it back up. I hate that. I hate getting those horn numbers in the middle of this whole thing. That makes the case for the Iron T, right? It makes the case for it. Here we go. All righty. $617. We don't get it. We don't get it. 617. That's a huge bummer. Now we're in the upside down. 617. That sucks. All right. What I'm going to do here is this. I'm going to replace the bets. I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to do it lazy guy way. Okay. Put the 10 back. Puck is off. Okay. I'm going to bring out 21 from the rack. And here we go. We're going to probably burn today. I don't like doing this. But now we got to win a bunch of times to make it work. We're going to have to reset a couple times here to get it to happen. So here we go. Here we go, Mr. Johnny. All righty. It looks like a 6, a 5, and a 1. And over here, we'll get you crapsy. Oh, I didn't put the crapsy lock. You guys got to start playing. Where's all my people? We have to. We got 15 people watching. I don't know what happened here, but we're losing our audience. Maybe the show sucks. I don't know. But yeah, usually there's about 30 people here. Today's only 15, and nobody's playing crapsy. Oh well, it's all good. All right, 5 1/4 for that 6. Okay, and let's bring it on down. And this time here, we'll get better debt reduction. This time we'll bring it through. And let's get the move to work a couple times, and we'll be in good shape. All right, there's that. There's that. That looks like a 3 AC deucey. The 2-1. Just like last time, right? We got a hit and then we got a horn number. Let's hope that on this shooter we don't have the same problem as last time. All right, let's go. Let's go. Chris, that's right. I forget you guys are at work. But yeah, usually you get more people in here. It's just weird. Here we go. All righty. That looks like an 11 yo, the other side of the 1, 2, 3. Whoop. That's a 6-5. There we go. All right. And here we go. Get your bets in. Get them bets in, he said. Buckeye does not like crapsy, apparently. Okay, I'll take a hint, I guess, right? Here we go. There is a 5, 2, 7. Boy, can I throw or can I throw, right? 5, 2, 7. We burn it today. Bummer, dude. All right, let's take this all out. And I'm excited because Greg's here. Let's play the iron T a little bit, and we can do it at the high levels if you want to play around, right? We can take all that down. Somebody said it at 600, 6 and 8, right? So it'd be 60, 60, and you need in the field 200. Do I have 200 bucks? I do, right? So 3 to 1, 6, 6, and 200 bucks. And we can do the same thing. We can take a hit and we can draw things down and sort of work through it that way. And here, again, you're never off, right? Same kind of deal. Let's go with that. And 5, 2 there. Okay. Boy, what a fun day, huh? We had no box sets today. I'm going to change my dice set. Let's go here. And here we go. Let's work the iron T. To the best of my ability, we'll do it. Here we go. We got a 5-1-6. Where was that last time, right? 5-1-6. Oh, sorry. That's a... I got to refresh my screen over here. It's a 5-1. There you go. Crapsy's right. Roll tracker is right. All right. And that'll pay 700. And what we can do easily here is this. We're going to lose this field, obviously, right? I can put 100 back in the field. I can make the 6 and 8 look like 300 now. I'll take one of those purples and make the 6 and 8 300 and 100. You're still keeping that beautiful 3 to 1 ratio, which I think is the most important part of this thing. And from 600 bucks, I could actually draw it down a number of times, which is kind of cool. If I can get it to work, we can draw down multiple times. That'll be great. Let's see here. There we go. 5-1-6. I think we're ready to go. All right, Crapsy's all set. Let's mark that point. And there we go. Nice and simple. When the thing is, and I'll tell you this later on. Let me get my throw in here first, then I'll make my little point. All right, we got a 5 and a 6. That's a yo. That's a 6-5. Oh, come on. That's a mid-mo yo, 6-5 yo. And if I remember the strategy right, I think we're going to take that field win and just take it. And I'm only going to draw down on the big ones. I'm only going to draw down on the big guys. All right, here we go. Let's get you set and crap. See. Greg's funny. You know what? I've won. You haven't seen the show, right? But I've won on that strategy. I'm at 86% win rate. So it's like you win, 6 times out or 5 times out of 6. It's okay. You know what I mean? I win $1,000 most days. But yeah, let's get the iron T to help us through, right? With all the horn numbers we're throwing, it should be a good one. There's a 6. That's the point. Look at us go. 3, 3, 6, baby. And it's like if this roll happened while we were on the bigger numbers, we'd have been fine. So there we go. 3, 3, 6. That'll pay $350. Okay, $350. And again, we can bring it all down by another third. Okay, so that looks to me like 120 on the 6 and 8. What I'm actually going to do is not 120. I'm going to make it 150, which is an easier number to play with. 150, 150, and 50. We're still 3 to 1 on that ratio. Okay, there's 500. And back to the rack we go. And if you look at my rack, there's another $500. We're working our way back to health, right? And here we are down at like what I would consider probably the lowest level to play it at. And we're gonna start at $600. Now what I'll probably do is come out here at 60-30 and just roll it out, let her finish up. But we're in profit for the shooter easy. Not easy rolling, but we're easily in profit. So we can roll with impunity here, and we'll try it again in a minute. Here we go. Here we go. That's going to be a 6 and a 4. That adds up to 10. 6, 4. 6, 4. Okay. That's a 10. That's $50. That's coming to the house. Let's mark that point. And here we go. Oh boy, ugly roll, 7, 4, 3. That's okay that we made a bunch of profit there, 4, 3. Did good on that one, 4, 3, 7. Got our money back. Got some, what happened here? 4, 3. Okay, there we go. So yeah, that's fine. This is a loss, but so what? We lost $350, but we had brought back a bunch of other dough before that. Here we go. Let's go back out with the same thing. Okay, there's going to be $1,500. Let's get 500 for one of those purples. And there we go. There's, is that right? 1,500? Yep, there we go. All right, let's get her done. Let's get her done. Let's get her done. For Greg, for all the tea in China, here we go. For all the tea in China, let's go. Let's go. That looks like a 5. That's the ugly, 3, 2. Whoop. Let's get this refreshed. Hold on. All right. 3, 2. Okay. That kind of sucks. That's our big hole. We lose $300 in that case. That sucks. Take the purple. I'm going to put that back. And when I do this, here's my little mod to it. I feel like we need an extra hit now somewhere. We need to get something before I draw down, an extra drawdown hit. I'm not going to ladder up, but I want an extra draw hit. If I can avoid big red, right? There's a 6. 4, 2, 6. All right, that's a 4, 2. Okay, that'll pay the 700. Okay, but I'm not gonna, we'll lose the 3. I'm not gonna draw down yet. I'm gonna take an extra hit before I draw it down. To recover that field loss, we'll take 1 extra and then we'll come down. So instead of laddering up, I'm gonna take an extra toke, okay? Here we go. You're right. That should have been, my bad, that should have been $200. You're 100% right. How do I fix that? I don't fix that. Hold on. I screwed up big time. That should have been $300 or $200 the first time. I should have had, $1,400, right? I should have had $100 change from the first hit, right? Then we hit the 700. It goes right back. I think we're okay. I think we're within $100 of being okay. My bad, I screwed that up. Here we go. Yeah, totally not thinking. Here's a hard 6. 3-3, hard 6. So we'll take our second hit, and now we'll get out of dodge. 3-3-6. Another 700. We'll lose the 2. We'll go to 100 here. And 300 on the insides there, okay? I need to get some change for a purple again. All right, there's 2, and there's 3 coming back. All right. Drew it down once, rather. Drawed, really, John? What are you, 8? Here we go. Let's get her. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. The nice thing is no matter what happens, we can't lose here. We brought back, we had $1,400 out there. I brought back, I brought back, I think, 1,000. So yeah, we're still could potentially be upside down here, but the drawdown really helps out. We got a 5 and a 6. That's a yo baby. 6-5. 6-5 yo, $100. That'll be a nice collection. Add to my collection, 6-5 yo. All right, here we go. Oh, I didn't do crapsy, hold on. Crapsy, what did we roll? A 6, 5-1, awesome. 5-1-6. All righty, that's gonna pay $350. Okay, $350. And again, we could leave it here or bring her down to 150, 150, and 50. And let's get our blacks properly colored. There's 5, so that's gonna be 2,000 in black coming in. Or 1,000 in black, rather. And again, our rack is getting close. We got $1,500 back in the rack. We had 45 to start, so we got some work to do here. But yeah, let's just roll this thing. Now I'm just gonna sit here and collect money all day long, right? If we get a great run, I may move some money around, but yeah, we can collect money here for a little bit and just kind of let it happen. We can almost play this Red Cross style now, right? Use that field for good, right? Here we go. All right, we got 4 and a 1. That's the bad one, the bad number. The one thing I don't like about this, Greg, I know you've said it before, 4-1, is I don't like not having the 5. Now I know that Jacob from Wage Me This did a strategy, I think almost this exact same thing years ago, and the hole with the 5 is a big hole because you're losing that, right? Which is again not the biggest deal in the world. $50 is $50, right? But what happens is that you increase your chances of losing down here. This one now has 10 ways to lose, right? The 4 ways up here plus the 6, 10 ways to lose that bet. So you increase that a lot. I've seen people suggest doing the hop 5 like the Hawaiians do. There's so many options to it, right? But That was the big hole. And I think Jacob had done a thing like this where he actually made his variation of this was laying the 5, which is interesting, right? Laying the 5 instead of not having it is laying it and having that be your 7 bet. So you basically only have the 4 ways to lose everything, right? Which is interesting. So anyway, here we go. Let's bring it on out. Let's go with a 5-1-6. How about that, sir? 5 and a 1. Love it. Love it. Awesome sauce. 5. Come on, Crapsy, do your thing. 5 and a 1. Whoops. All right, that's going to be our new point. Must not be messing with the puck so much. But anyway, we're never off on this one because why? 5-1-6. 175. Okay. I'm going to take that $75 and I am going to spend it here. Okay. Let's start grabbing some numbers with it. We will lose the field. I'll put the field back. All right. That way we'll pick up some pennies as we go here. Just a couple of pennies. All righty, let's get her done. That looks like a 5 and a 1. That's another 6. 5-1. Boy, the 6s are hot. Hot, hot, hot. Let's get paid. Let's get paid on that. 175. We're going to lose our field. We'll put our field back. I'll put the quarter on the 10. Now I got everything up there. Right, the 6 near the big guns. Right, we're not going to get killed on the 5 anymore. I may actually, in a future hit here, if I get one, make the 5 a little bit bigger and make the 5 a non-issue. Right, and we'll just collect chips now. Collecting chips. Where's my dice? All righty, here we go. There's the 4-2-6. My God, the 6s are just. Where was this when I was playing the Butterberg yesterday? Good gravy, huh? How about it, huh? 175. We'll lose that field. We'll put the field back. Make my 5 no longer a problem. My 5 and the field now basically are a tie, which is cool. I may even put another one up there at some point. Right? Make the 5 a non-issue. Keep racking them blacks. Keep racking the blacks. Here we go. Yeah, I can play a C&E bet now. For sure, Greg. That's actually a good thing. I can hop the C&E for like $10 or something like that and just get some money in here. Not a bad call. I do like having the excess out on the 4 and 10, but yeah, we can do a $10 C&E. Pay me $7. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go. It's a good call. It's a great adjustment there. That's a kissy splitty. I don't see what the dice are here. Hold on. I'm getting Crapsy set up. We got a 2 there and a 4 here. That's another. Oh, my gravy. Look at this. Another 6. Wow. Wow. 175. I love it. I'm going to make that 9 look like $50 and take 150 back to the rack. Okay. And my rack, by the way, I can change those blacks in for a purple as it goes. These greens are actually enough money to make a black chip out of, which actually I'm going to leave them green because I'm going to break that green into nickels and replace my C&E. All right. We're still out in that point of 5, right? Or no? Puck is off now. My puck skills today suck. Here we go. Coming out. We are not working the come out here. Now, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to work it. Who cares? Who cares? We're in profit. We're doing good. There's a 639. That'll work. 6-3. 639. All righty. Bam. We'll lose 10. We're going to win 70. Back to the rack that goes. I'll keep my reds there for my senior replacements. That goes to the 9. And I think we're ready to go. Actually, I'm lying. Yeah, the point is 9. My roll tracker's wrong. Crafty's right, the roll tracker's wrong. So I must have missed a roll somewhere. All right, here we go. Hoo-ah. That looks like this 437. Okay, we're out for that shooter. That's a great shooter though, right? Made us money, 437. I love it. That was a good shot, right? Let's get all this down. We didn't leave much out there really, right? We brought back a lot of good money. We left 100, 450 out there, which is a lot of money, right? But for the size of bets we started with, not a lot of money. That's very cool, huh? 7:30. Let's do it one more time. One more run. There's $1,500. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, here we go. 600, 600, 200. $100 back in the rack. I'm gonna make those greens look like a black chip because I like them. Puck is off. Let's rock the house. Here we go. Rock, rock, rock the house, baby. All right. Here we go. There is a 617. Ouch. That sucks. That sucks. That come out 7 came to play. Whoops. Cancel that. Let's see. Is my roll tracker correct? There it goes. All right. That blows. That's going to be $1,400. I'm going to take $1,500 out of the rack, get it up $100 and change, and we're back. We're back at it, but boy, oh boy, we are now a full $23,000 down. Right? Can we catch back up, Greg? Can we do it? We got to work here. We got to put our work in right now. My God, let's go. Let's go. Can we get it done? Here we go. That looks like a 4 and a 2. There's a 6, baby. That's 6, the lumber. And let's get Crapsy set with a 4-2. Come on. 4-2-6. All right. That's the point. That's $700. Lose our 2. Put it back. Bring back a perp. Love it. Again, we'll do a double D here, coming backwards. And we lost that 1, so we're gonna come back. We're gonna come back at it hard here. Here we go. There's a midnight. Woo! 6-6. Let's see. Let's go 6-6 in the roll tracker. We're gonna go 6-6 on the Crapsy. And that's good stuff, because that'll pay $600. That's a straight up collect on the field. Awesome sauce. All right, we need one more hit up in there to get that drawdown to trigger. Here we go. Here we go. Six, we got it, 5-1. Whew. Little sweaty right there on that last throw. Little sweaty, shveddy. All right, that's gonna pay 700. Lose 2, and we're gonna draw it down. Now we're gonna go to 300. 100 in the field. All right, let's get her done. Is that the point? That was the point. So we're coming out. Coming out. That is a hard 4 for the hardest way. 2-2. 2-2-4. Cool. It's a black chip. As Greg says, black chips matter. Coming back to the rack. Keep that field up. Keep the field up. All right. Get your bets in. Get them in. Here we go. Seven out. 6-1-7. But we were profitable. That's all. It's all good. 6-1-7. We made our money because we took 2 hits before we drew it down. We did all right. Actually, it's not that big of a deal. All right, here we go. Last shooter. Last shooter of the day. Let's get it out. There's our 1,500. 2 in the field. And for all the glory that there is, here we go. Here we go. That 12, Anthony, was huge. That 12. Oh, no. Look at that. Come out 7. 6-1-7, Andre. Andre came to play. I'm just going to replace that. We're rail dumped. Everything's in the rack. Everything's out there. Everything's out. Here we go. We are completely all in now. Come out 7 burned us twice today, which really sucks, right? Let's go. Undaunted and who cares, right? Let's go. Come on. All right, there is a 6-5-1. All righty. So my choice here is this. Instead of let's see, 5-1. Come on, Craftsy. Again, this is just me thinking out loud, right? Instead of laddering up the bets, like Greg and Chris were doing. I think Greg says ladder them up. Instead of that, right, I'm going to take an extra hit. There's 200 to replace that. An extra hit per loss, right? That's how I'm going to approach it. I'm going to say, well, we lost twice now. I got to recover 2 times. I'm going to take the extra hit each time. And the good thing about that is, yeah, it's going to be hard to get 6 hits through this thing, but 2 hits in and I'm basically out of the hand, right? So it's not as catastrophic as it may seem to think of it that way. Here we go. Here we go. Not a great throw by me. 4-2-6 though. I'll take it. 4-2. Didn't like that out of my hands at all. 4-2. I think I've rolled 1,000 6s today. Also $700. That replaces the lost field. Bring him back home where he belongs. That is the point. I think that's the point, right? Yeah, that's the point. All right, puck's off for y'all. Not for me. Let's do it. Let's do it. Five. There's the 5. 4-1. So finally the 5 comes up to play. I think Buckeye might have called it out. It's Buckeye's fault. We lost the $200. Replace that out of my rack. There's the new point. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. That is a hard 4. Hard 4. Deuces. The double deuce, my friend Ian. $200. That kind of helps us back from what happened on the 5 there a minute ago, right? I'm still waiting for my second box up there to get out of this thing, right? Actually, I need 3 of those. I said I need 3. I got 1, right? No, I got 2. I need one more. One more 6 or 8, and we can pull them back. Oh boy. 2, 1, 3. 2, 1, 3, ace, deuce. All right, get that typed in. 2, 1. All right, another couple $100. Just keep collecting in field wins all day. I'll take field wins to the house all day. All righty, here we go. Here we go. All right. 6, 3, 9. All right, that's 3 fields in a row. Gotta love it. Now, to me, that feels like basically a hit on the inside, right? With 3 fields in a row, you brought back $600. Now, actually 4, because we lost on the 5, right? So we've got $400 back in the rack from the field, which is cool. I think if I get, one of these or a field, next hit, we regress, right? But the field, I want to bring back that nickel, right? So these pay 7, minus 2 is a nickel. This paid twice, that's $400. It's basically a nickel. But we want to make sure that we're pulling back the full $500 before we draw down. Here we go. I'm going to pick up the things after our last drawdown, Ryan. So after the last drawdown is when I do the pickup. Here we go. Give me an 8. Give me an 8. Another 9. All right, well, that's cool. To me, that's drawdown time, right? 6, 3, 9. And we'll do this in crapsy for y'all too. Come on. 6, 3. So 3 fields was $600 in wins. Okay. Now the field goes to 100. 6 and 8 go to 300. We draw down by 50%. Bring those purples back in. I've got, by the way, in the rack enough blacks to make another purple chip. Here we go. We're in profit for this shooter. This shooter, we are up. So no matter what happens from here on out, Johnny's happy. Johnny's happy. What time is it? 7:42. We are doing good. Good on time. All right, here we go. There is an ace deuce. Ace deuce. 2, 1. Black chip. Black chip posse right there. Bam. Take it. We'll take it. And again, I'm looking for multiple hits here, right? We talked about getting 3 hits per level because we had lost earlier. So we're going to get multiple hits up top to make this thing work. Here we go. Oh, let me press the crapsy button for you. Sorry. All right. Six, 2, that's an 8 all day. That's an all day. 6, 2, 8. Pay a brother, 6, 2. That'll pay $350. Minus 100. We put it back. And take 2.5 back to the rack. And again, I think that this multiple hits is better for me mentally than laddering up the initial. I don't want to have the extra exposure. I'll take the time exposure versus the monetary exposure when I'm down. Maybe. We'll talk about that later today. Here we go. Let's get you guys ready for crapsy. Bam. Alrighty. 4, 5. That's a 9, big fat 9, 4, 5. I think it's a black chip. Another black chip coming to my house. 4, 5, 9. Collect that field. Collect the field. All right, I'm not looking at the chat. There's too much going on out there, but yeah, the field lucky to break even for sure. The field sucks. The Iron Cross, in most cases, to me, kind of sucks. The field is a big bleed, but it's doing a job here, right? It's doing us a job of grinding us to where we want to get to. and we'll just let it kind of happen. Here we go. All right, there is a 5. That's the field bleed. That's the one bleeder. 3-2. Crap, C, 3-2. Okay, typed in. We'll lose it. Put her back. Let's get it done. Okay. Six hard, 3-3. That's what I needed. That's what we needed, a 3-3. Whew. All right. Come on, Crapsy. Taking its sweet time today. All right, that's a 33. All right, that's 350. 350, that is our second hit at this level, right? Replace that field. On back. And again, I'm taking 3 hits at each level because that was our loss, right, from before. So we lost 3 times and taking 3 hits down on the way down and just saying a little Hail Mary as we go, right? We've had 2 field wins and 2 6 wins in this series here. So another field win would be 350, and I'll call it good. Okay, let's go. I don't know if there's a point. I think the point might be off. Puck might be off. I have no idea. I'm not doing puck work very well today. All righty, let's go. Working it, working it. 4-1-5. You suck. 4-1. All right, that'll be the puck going to the 5. That'll be my 100 hours going bye-bye. We'll lose 100. I'll put it back. And let's get her done. All right. Four, 4. There's the 8. Thank you, baby. Let the Crapsy come to life here, and I will type that in for you. 4, 4. There it is. That's 3 box hits, right? That'll pay 350. Lose this guy here. And now we're going to go down one more time to 150, 150, and 50. Oops, there we go. All right. And we'll start a little bit of spread out where we can. Okay, if I get some more hits, we'll spread them out. And we're going to have to stop at some point here because I got another show to do, but here we go. Here we go. There's the 7. Great timing. Great timing. I got to stop the show anyway. That's awesome. That was a good run right there. We clawed our way back pretty good, actually. Didn't lose much out here on this last little bit. We drew it all the way down. Made back almost what we lost, right? There's going to be $2,000 or $1,000 coming back. And we actually have in the rack, let's get this all colored up. I've got 1,000, 2,000, 3,500, 3,850 bucks, okay? Not a bad little clawback there, huh, folks? That thing held its own. Now, we did get burned a couple times on the come out 7s, right? We lost 1,500 bucks twice on the come out 7, right? We were down to our last $100 in the rack. We brought all the way back up here. Now, I did have 2 fantastic rolls. Let's not lie about that. We had a roll of 17 just now, and we had a roll before that of what? That was a 5. I'm trying to find the last couple of rolls there. Last shooter. Oh, it's over here in Craps, I guess. One shooter was 16, and the shooter before that was 9, 10. That was a 17. We had, let's see. What was that one before? Oh, you know what? It's weird because I was working the come-outs. So it's hard to tell how many I had, but I think we had the one series there was like, I think 20 shots without a red or a 5, right? So we did good shooting, which helped it, but it made it back, right? We were all the way down to nothing in the rack. We had $100 left in the rack, and we got back to 3,500. That's pretty cool, right? That won't always happen. And of course, we got whacked for 3K on the come-outs, and it still worked itself back. And I started from behind with the other strategy, right? So the whole thing just worked out really well today. Like we didn't make paycheck with it, obviously. We're just kind of screwing around here. But that thing worked out really good. Like that was a pretty strong strategy. And I think, and one thing I'll make mention of today on the coffee run, if you watch that show, is this idea of how do you recover from loss and the decision that you make to recover your loss. We chose today to take more hits to recover loss, but also when you're drawing something down and you start with a high level, you got someplace to go, right? Last night I was at the casino, I was playing 64 across, and there's nowhere to go, right? You can't regress from table minimum, right? Here you're way above it. We have all sorts of options. We can regress on a rhythm, on a pattern, and get it all done. I like the bigger amounts. I wish I had the bankroll in my life to play bigger amounts like that, because having a place to run or a place to come down to from hits is power. There's power in that. So anyway, I gotta go. Let me go make some more coffee, feed the puppies. I'll see you downstairs for a coffee run in about 15 minutes. Thanks, y'all. And let's see. I didn't enter perhaps poorly. Did I miss something? What did I miss? Did I miss a roll in Crapsy? I'm sorry if I did. I must have missed something. Anyway, I'm sorry about that if I did. I wasn't very good at the computer today. But anyway, I'm out. I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.